Hello, everyone. Welcome to the B2B SaaS Podcast. Today we have Andres Fonseca with us. Andres here runs a company called Intelligent Trading Machines. Hey, Andres, welcome to the show.
Hey, Upendra, how are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. So, Andres, let's talk about your company and product first, right? So, what does Intelligent Trading Machines do and why do customers pay you money?
Okay, thank you. So let me have like a quick intro. Intelligent Trading Machines is basically a SaaS platform which is focused on deploy algorithmic trading across LATAM. And we also have a focus on artificial intelligence as a service. So what we create is models for predictions, for forecasts, and we deploy this solution to institutionals, let's say banks, fiduciaries, corporations that want to have artificial intelligence in their companies. We offer that product as a service with a platform, and basically the clients consume this forecast through API calls.
Okay. So, let's talk a bit about your customers, right? So, who exactly are you serving? And is this primarily a SaaS model or do you also have any services layer on top of it?
Perfect. So let's say like this. We first focus on a B2B solution, so business to business solution, in which our clients are basically institutions here in Latin America, let's say bank, brokers, firms, pension funds that want to use both of these products. Nowadays, our core solution is artificial intelligence as a service, being like our core service. Um, and yes, basically our clients consume directly as a SaaS platform, which is have like a mix of the solution. Because at the first stage, we have like a consultancy process in which we co-create with the client the AI model. And after we co-create this AI model, so then we provide this platform in order that the client can consume the forecast, the outcome of the output of the artificial intelligence model through the platform.
All right. So, how many paying customers do you have on your platform as of today?
Okay, nowadays we have around 15 to 20. Let's say 20. Let's say 20.
And can you give me how much approximate revenue did you do last month? Approximate numbers totally work.
Okay, give me a sec. It's around 10K.
It's
Basically, we for every client, it's approximately like 500K per for the platform, like the constant, let's say like this payment that we receive for the service. It's around 500. Uh, I don't count, for instance, when we create a specific model because that like the business model is different and it's a consultancy, so that is not like a recurrent payment.
Mhm.
So that's why I just take out from my from
Okay.
my
So,
math.
so
But yes,
just to
basically
clarify, it's 10,000 monthly recurring revenue across all of these 20 odd customers, right?
exactly, exactly.
Okay. And okay. Help me understand where you got these customers. I want to understand how you sort of found these customers in the first place, strictly from a top of funnel perspective.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So basically, we started Intelligent Trading Machines approximately 5 years ago. Um, and like two of the co-founders were part of the industry, like they were working in financial institutions. So basically, our first approach was like go and knock the door for our friends in these let's say corporations, financial corporations, and show what we were doing. And like let's say the organic growth for based on that is like basically um like the just recommendations, that is like how we how we have achieved most of our clients.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
just
go
want to
ahead.
understand as of today, right? So if you get a new customer, so I'm guessing you got to develop a bunch of custom models for that particular customer. So how much time does it take for you to sort of build to talk to interact with that customer and build that solution? How much time
Okay,
and effort does it take for you as of today?
let's say that's the reason why we have made the pivot. But yes, like when it is a B2B model based on consultancy service, let's say, just in terms of negotiations, it take around 2 to 6 months, just in negotiation phase.
Mhm.
After we finalize the negotiation, then we jump to, let's say, construct or co-create the AI model, which depend on the problem that the
Sure.
client have.
Yeah.
It will come from 2 to 4 months creating the AI model.
Sure.
And once it is created, it is just deployed across our platform, which is like, let's say, 8 labor days. And that's like all the times associated from the
Okay.
project.
Okay. So I want to understand. So when exactly during this stage does a customer pay you that first dollar of revenue? Is it after that six
After,
months negotiation period?
eh, so let's say yes, after the 6 months of negotiation. Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to do some basic calculations. You mentioned you got around 20 customers and you got around 10,000 MRR. That means your annual contract size per customer is around $5,000 approximately, right? So can I assume that?
Like 120, yes, 120 uh, $1,000 per year.
Sorry, I got confused. How is that $120,000? So was
Then,
that
then
was that 10,000 dollars per customer
no. So $10,000 per month,
across all the
uh,
customers, right?
for the 20 customers.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I meant,
And
I want like how much does a single customer pay you in a year?
okay,
That's
okay,
around
okay, got
five
it, got
thousand
it, got
dollars,
it.
right?
Yes, like six
Five.
thousand
Let's
dollars.
call it $6,000, right? So I think so.
Exactly.
Yeah. My question is, so how do you sort of expand the $6,000 revenue, right, to something, let's say 60,000? How exactly are you expanding them?
Sure. So basically, we expand creating more AI models.
Sure.
So that is like the nature. So let's say these calculations were only based on the platform, but at the end, one or the other source of revenue is also like the consultancy process, which basically is where we make much of the money. But yes,
So I'm just trying to understand, right? So why would you make more money during doing consultancy? So are you consulting that company for some other help as well apart from just selling this, or are
no.
you?
So we are consultancy the companies or in a co-creation stage for create the AI model, because
Yeah,
that is like, let's say, like the most important part
sure.
when you create an AI model. Like, so that's why most of the revenue for every AI model comes from the consultancy part,
So
or
help
not
me quantify.
consultancy, like the co-creation.
Yeah, got it. So
Yes.
help me quantify this. For example, for a $6,000 customer value, a customer ticket, right? Ticket size.
Yes.
How much do you make during that consultancy phase?
Yeah, it's interesting because, let's say, uh, AI model could cost, let's say, like the creation of a AI model could cost from 5 to 15 or even 20K. Like,
Mhm.
there is where you make the money at the end of the day.
Okay, no, I'm trying to understand why not make that part free and why not just charge your customer on a
Ah,
recurring basis
okay,
forever
okay.
in the future? Why exactly are you even charging?
Um, yes, yes. Okay, got your point. So, basically, we don't make that part for free, because at the end, it's the way that also at the other side, the client is aligned in the same incentive. If if for the client doesn't cost, basically they don't have the same incentives to co-create at the same level. So
Okay,
that is
so
one of the first case.
you want to
And
pick serious people. That's fair. Okay,
exactly,
okay.
exactly,
So
exactly. I don't want to. Exactly. You got my point.
yeah,
Exactly.
so no, my question is, right, so that's okay, right? So you've earned 15-20K during that consultancy phase. That's obviously a cherry on top of it, right? But uh, eventually you gotta make money out of this SaaS revenue, right? So you wanna get money out of these monthly recurring payments. uh so 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 how exactly are you gonna expand this? I'm assuming like,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Got it. So basically, what you just mentioned is what we also have noticed. Like, if we want to scale our product, like we have like a restriction or a block in which we can scale our growth at fast pace. So based on that, what we have thought, or what we are already working on that, and we are basically working with Ocean Protocol, which is like Bloomberg for blockchain. Uh, so what we are creating is a platform in which every data scientist can go create its own, like type its own code, create its own AI model, deploy it, and sell it through our platform. So the data scientists across globe will leverage on our technology to create, deploy, and also at the end of the day, charge for their creation
No, no, no. So I was
in
talking
a
about, yeah,
decentralized way.
I got your future plans. That makes a lot of sense. You want to democratize this. My question is, you've got existing customers who are paying you around $6,000 a year, right?
Yes.
So is there a way that you could sort of increase that amount, right? So can you ask them to pay you $60,000? Is that even possible?
Okay. Okay. For the SaaS platform, no, it's not possible. For the specific
So
SaaS platform, it's not way.
how
It's
how
not
ex-
possible.
oh, why exactly?
How I
Why?
can increase the amount that I can earn from a client?
Mhm,
Let's say increasing the amount of models that
mhm.
he will create.
Sure.
So that is my other way. So not
Okay, but
only
that would
focusing.
still mean you'll have to create more
Exactly.
models, and that's like a
Exactly.
loop beginning again, right? So,
Exactly.
but don't you have price along the axis of number of requests served per model?
Actually, we were thinking about that, but that for because of my business model right now, which is B2B, generates a lot of friction. So actually, like our when we start, we were with API calls like from different tranches,
Mhm.
and based on that, we charge X amount or another amount. But at the end, like the B2B, they don't like that type of like charging model. So basically, we just jump to a standard fee and that's it. But yes,
Okay,
at the end, for instance, for the for this real estate, real virtual estate fund, we are charging or we're thinking to just charge for the API call
sure, yeah.
because at the end the service it's finally consumed from the client of my client, you know.
Mhm.
So it's like that is the way we are looking. But yes, like right now we don't charge more for the clients for every call. No.
Let's talk about the growth a bit, right? So, 12 months before now, where were you at in terms of monthly recurring revenue?
I think we were, let's say, I think this year we have increased almost twice. So I think we're half of the revenue we were perceiving. It was half. Yes,
Okay, so
almost
I'll
half.
and most of the new customers that you're getting, most of them are from, you mentioned recommendations of existing customers,
Recommendations,
right?
yes. Yes.
Okay, and have you tried any marketing channels? Have you tried to expanding beyond your existing sort of closed select
Yes, actually,
markets?
we have like, let's say, marketing strategies based on newsletters, also some podcasts. But at the end, you also know like the decision makers, they are not users that consume this type, and based on this, they will buy this type of solutions. No, there
Yeah,
are more.
no, no, no. So, yeah,
But
I,
yes,
I, to-
but yes,
I totally get
we
it. I
have
mean,
this
this is an
strategy. But
amazing
yes,
business model, right? But the only sort of thing that I see here, right, is that your price point is a bit too low per model, obviously, right? So either you've got to build more models for a company and sort of scale that account to, let's say, 100K, right? That's one way of growing. Or you've got to figure out a different strategy because, I mean, 8 months for a $5,000 deal might not make
exactly.
sense for you in the long run, right?
For sure, exactly. That's why we are jumping to the other business model. That's the key reason. But I think it's quite interesting because at the end of the day, we want to empower data scientists across the globe, no matter where you are, no matter your conditions. If you have like the right information, you can create
Yeah,
your
yeah. So,
model.
so,
Your and
so yeah, I
yes,
got what you want to do. So, help me explain how's that been working for you so far? Have you onboarded any data scientists? Are independent
sure,
creators sort of building models on your platform? Are they able to sell? Are there any initial results? Talk about
sure,
those.
sure, sure. So basically, we have worked with Ocean Product. Actually, we have so far achieved 3 grants from them,
Mhm.
like for like start creating elements uh, through or for this vision of democratize AI across the globe. And we have been working with Ocean Protocol on this. And so far we have, let's say, like almost 10,000 requests for our libraries, like our AI libraries that we have created to that uh, on the Ocean protocol. So that is one of the key factors that, like,
So what's
if
Ocean protocol? Sorry, I don't know what it is. What's Ocean
okay,
protocol?
okay. So Ocean protocol is like the Bloomberg for blockchain.
Mhm.
So you can buy data through tokens, and it's basically based on decentralized data.
Okay. So okay, got it. So you mentioned you've got like 10,000 users expressing interest for your API, is it?
Exactly.
Sorry, your
For
platform.
our libraries, just for our libraries. So
Okay.
now with the last grant that we achieved with Ocean Protocol, what we are willing is to create the app for a scale the product. That is like, I think in 2 months it will be almost done the app, and we will have hopefully better understand of the market and understand how at the end of the day, let's say, also like from the part of the creators, which are like the data scientists, and from the part of the consumers, which will be basically any corporation that want or to create AI models. So we will understand how how much are willing to pay the consumers, and which is the best way to recognize the IP rights for our data scientists, and also how we can sustainability, how we can give sustainability to these
Got it.
creators.
Got it. And what are you gonna do with your existing business? Are you gonna kill it, or are you gonna keep supporting it?
No. At the end, let's say like this: our existing business model give us recognition, but not only recognition; it's also like a label of quality.
Mhm.
So that's basically what we are still maintaining, because uh, yes, we
Yeah.
need also labels. So yes,
Yeah.
that's
And
how it
so all
is.
right. So let's wrap this up. Right. When did you start the company?
We started almost 5 years ago. Yes,
And
like as a startup without funding, which was another big mistake.
I
But
won't say
yes,
it's a mistake, but that's still okay. Okay. And how many
uh,
founders do you have? Uh,
eh, we start for
for,
two like computer science guys and two economists.
okay. And do you have any other folks in your team as of today?
Yes, right now the company has really increased. As I told you, like right now the like AI is one of the core products, but we also have much more products.
Mhm.
Actually, we have create like decentralized wallet for interactions across Latam, also based on all our knowledge. So that is also another source of income, which is like um, much more scalable and much more like massive. Um, and we have other products that let us scale through it during this last year. And yes, like at the end we have to manage
Yeah.
different sections of our
And
company. But
how many total folks in your team?
right now, let's say for like almost 20 guys
20.
right now, yes,
Right.
working
So looks
day
like
by
you
day.
and you're completely bootstrapped, right? You're using your own money to run the company.
Exactly.
Look,
Right now, actually, with the, let's say, decentralized wallet, we are now in fundraising with that, because we have for we have, let's say, a scale the product. We have almost also like robust based on our technology the product, but at the end this will need like its own entity apart, because I am pretty sure that could be like by its own like a unicorn. So
yeah.
yes.
So got it. So like what exactly do you call your company, right? Is it a SaaS company? Is it an umbrella of companies, right? Is it a consultancy?
It's hard because we have like a lot of business models, but I like to define intelligent trading machines as a enabler,
And you've got a
a
pretty
technology
interesting name
enabler.
as well.
Exactly. Which is basically um, focus on like a, let's say, a software developer house focused, for instance, in AI, like different niche, but at the end, we leverage on the whole technology across the entire ecosystem of products.
Got it. All right, Andres. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
So,
Hope
thank
you've
you, man.